Doing great. And yes, today we are here to learn something very new. Now, today we are going to discuss about the conversion. Now, in this case, what exactly is the thing that we need to just think about is that how actually the things burn. Now, when there is a burning process, then what is that chemistry behind it? So we are going to look into that. Now, yes, you are meeting Shushmita ma'am, and yes, let me just tell you that along with me, you can find some more amazing and dedicated teachers right on the platform of ODA Class. So this is going to be that platform where you're going to have live interaction, right? So when you do live interaction, you get more things to understand. And this you're going to be gifted in the ODA Class. So yes, we do have different features that you might avail when you are there in the bridge course. So yes, we do have the course known as Bridge Course, which can bring you fascinating and very brilliant ideas how to level up the concept. Now, if you are finding some concept very hard, we can just get a live interaction and make that as easy as possible and quite interactive. Now, for that, you do have these certain features which you can acquire through the bridge course, as because here you are going to get a duration of 1 week. Along with that, you will be getting 3 sessions of math and 3 sessions of science. And of course, the one thing that everyone is in search of, that is something personal attention. Now, in this case, of course, study is that part where everyone needs personal attention. For that, we do have the personal teacher support. Now, this personal teacher, this personal mentor is going to bring a great change in your academics as they are going to give entire attention to you. So, yes, take the advantage of this, and yes, you can just go through the homeworks, go through the test, and yes, of course, we are going to provide you the study material as well. So yes, these all are going to be there with you. And yes, if you want it right now, then yes, we do have the option. You can just click on the link that is being given right here. So this is the link that has been given in the description box. You can go and just click on that link and you will be the part of the ODA family. Now that is going to be just at the rate of 49 rupees. So that is as low as possible, right? So yes, you can be the part just at 49 rupees. You're going to get lot of fascinating features along with the brilliant concept. Trust me, right? So yes, of course, you are there to enroll. And yes, you meet here Shushmita Singh. And yes, I have done my bachelor's from RIE NCERT. Also, I have tried bagging silver medal in my masters, and yes, you all can trust me and find yourself at a better place. So of course, let me just bring you to the word combustion. We are going to just know about the inside out of the combustion. Now, what is combustion? When you look into the word combustion, something which is related to the flame, something burning, yes, you are actually correct. Now, what exactly we define it as? Combustion is a chemical reaction where certain chemical processes goes on. What is the chemical reaction? There we see that when we have something, now that is going to produce flame. Now that is going to combust. Now this is known to be the combustion process, which is a chemical one. It consumes oxygen and fuel. Very necessary. That is going to be the oxygen and fuel. Without this, combustion cannot happen. So oxygen and fuel, these two things are like whole and soul for the combustion. That is oxygen and fuel. Without this, combustion is not possible. Now, there is also a relative factor that is also going to affect the combustion, that is going to be the temperature, and we are going to talk about that as well. Okay, so yes, we have found that without oxygen and fuel, combustion is not possible, right? So when you look into this particular entire reaction, you find that yes, we are going to find the oxygen, we are going to find the fuel. Now, fuel and oxygen reacts to each other. When they react with each other, they're going to provide, they're going to produce the byproduct. Along with this, there is going to be the energy. Now, what kind of energy? The energy can be formed in the form of the heat. The energy can also be in the form of the sound. Yes, whenever you have seen that something pops up, what is that? That's also going to be producing the sound. That is also a form of energy. So, yes, energy is being produced whenever there is combustion. So, it produces energy as heat and light. And yes, of course, as said, they can also produce the sound, which is also a form of energy. Now, if you look into the fuel, we took the example of the methane. Now here the methane acts as a fuel. Now we also took the oxygen, the necessary one, and that's gonna produce carbon dioxide, water, and yes, some amount of heat energy. So this is the basic equation for the combustion. Now moving forward, there is a question that why do we need to study the combustion? What exactly is the need? What just for the theory part that yes, combustion is this and that? Now, what is actual use of the combustion? Why we need to give the time to it? Because in the coming future, we need to have an efficient fuel, and in that regard, we need to have the combustion. So the knowledge of the combustion is important in understanding how to make fuel much more efficient. And along with this, we also need to know that how to control the combustion. Right? So these are the motive of reading combustion. So we should know that what is the aims and objective of reading something or studying something. Now, the combustion can be of different type. Taking the first type of combustion, that is going to be the rapid combustion. Now, in case of the rapid combustion, we do have the certain kind of features. Here, they're going to be quick, they produces heat and light, and of course, they're going to be quite in the rapid movement. So yes, now if you look into the gas stove, when we light a gas stove, right? So there, what is going to happen? They're going to take the rapid combustion. Now going further, when you have the second kind of, that's going to be the explosive combustion. Now, in case of, if you have seen the crackers, right, they're going to explode. What is that type of combustion? That is different from the lighting one, right? Where we have seen that when lighting a gas stove, there we have found that it is of a different kind of. Now, the bursting of the cracker, that is of the different kind of combustion. There is also the flame produced, but it is a type of combustion that is known as explosive combustion, where we see that the third one, it is going to be spontaneous, like instant. And in that case, you will also find that that is also going to produce the heat and light when we take the phosphorus, right? When we take the phosphorus, there you will find that it is going to just be at a very, like instant effect you're going to see, and that would be also producing the heat and light. And that's going to be the entire example and the classic example of the combustion. And that's going to be the, what is that? That is also your spontaneous combustion, instantaneous combustion. That is going to just be like this. And now, when you move according to the another one, the cracker on the ignition, whenever we ignite the cracker, it produces sound. What is the, you can say that, what is the reason behind that? Now, in the very starting, you have come across that, yes, when we have seen the combustion, there we have found two very important things. That was the fuel. Plus, along with that fuel, we have found oxygen that is going to produce, whether it be any kind of byproduct, and along with that, there is going to be the energy. Now, in this case, what is sound? Sound is also the form of energy. So, in this case, we have found that there's going to be the production of the sound. And this is what kind of combustion? That's going to be the explosive combustion. Now, as discussed, that we need to control the combustion. Now, what are the factors that is going to control the combustion? Now, there are going to be three that particular factors which is going to control it, and they are going to be tough. Right now, what does it tough means? T for temperature, O for oxygen, and F for fuel. Now these all three are going to be the one which is going to control the combustion. Now, if you had this question that what are the three essential requirements to produce the fire, now you have got it. That's going to be TOF. Now, yes, we are going to read it one by one. What is the meaning of these? So, yes, these are going to be the three masters of the flames: fuel, oxygen, and temperature, right? So, you have got it. The combustion depends on the three factors, and if any of these is absent, the combustion is not at all possible if the temperature is not there. the acquired temperature that is not there, combustion won't happen. If there's no fuel, there is no option of combustion. And if there is no supply of the oxygen, the combustion is going to be eradicated. You cannot follow with the combustion. So these all three factors are quite essential for producing the flame and yes, of course, the combustion. Now, the oxygen, how it is very important, we can find that it is going to support the entire process of the combustion. The moment when the fuel attaches with with the oxygen, then what is going to happen? It is going to just combust. It is going to produce the flame. And in the case of the temperature, why the temperature is very important? There are certain, you can say the target, the critical temperature, whenever it reaches at that point, it can then only induce the flame. Otherwise, it won't. Now, yes, this is going to be the equation that you can follow up. That is going to be the fuel plus oxygen that gives the byproduct. And yes, of course, the energy that can be in any form. Now, yes, why do we cover the person with a blanket to extinguish the fire when their clothes of the like they catch the fire? You have seen in many of the movies or in the real accident that yes, they do catch the fire. What do? We can instantly take the blanket and go and cover it up. Now what exactly, why that is happening? Why do we prefer the blanket? Because now the blanket is going to act like a barrier in between the person or the cloth and the oxygen. Now it is going to cut the supply of the oxygen, that is going to cut the supply of the oxygen that is being attached between the cloth and that particular environment. And this says that if oxygen is not supplied, the combustion will get eliminated, and that is going to be the extinguishing of the fire. So yes, we have got the practical uses also. Now, if you want to know some more practical uses of all these kinds of concepts, so we do have the innovative live learning app that is going to be the ODA class. You can be right here with the course that is known as Bridge course, which is going to start from the Monday, and you're going to get many of the features as such. It may be your duration of 1 week, and then you're going to get 3 sessions of math and 3 sessions of science. Along with this, you're going to get your personal mentor, your personal teacher. And of course, there are going to be different kinds of tests. The entire study material will be provided to you. And along with this, if you are in the need of some gifts, so you can acquire from here. Yes, we do reward the student who do very well. So they're going to get or they can redeem the gifts of different kinds of. And yes, for that, you just need to tap on this link, which has been provided in the description box. So be there. And yes, you can be the part of the ODA family. So these are the gifts which you can have it. And it might be your smart water bottle, it might be MI band 5, it might be the sound bar, or even the phone, right? So yes, it's an opportunity for you to learn and earn. And if you have liked this session, do hit the like button, do subscribe the channel, and yes, we are going to just be there in the next session with some more concept. Till then, bye bye and take care of yourself. Thank you.